During the 20 minutes of modeled and independent reading, students will listen to audiobooks and read paperbacks in a relaxed, comfortable area of the classroom.
We know for sure struggling readers have to be reading at their independent and instructional levels, not frustrational levels.
They get to go for 20 to 30 minutes every single day, take a book that they can read and that they want to read, and just read. And that's the practice these kids need.
My three favorite books in Read 180 are Jane Eyre, Frederick Douglass, and Frankenstein.
Put up the paperback and audiobook poster so everyone can see what books are available. The books are grouped according to their Lexile levels, so it's easy for students to choose a paperback book they can read.
We look at the Lexiles, and then we talk to the kids. What is of interest to you? What do you like to read? You know, what books have you read before? You know, do you have a particular author that you like?
You can even generate a customized book list for each student based on their interest by using the book expert in SAM.
My students have a wide variety of choice there. They're highly engaged. I hardly ever have a problem with someone not being focused on what they're doing in that area, mostly because they've had a choice.
My test of Read 180 is to watch the kids really reading the books. And when I go into a classroom and I ask them, read me the book, tell me about the book, they will tell me that in many cases, the first time they've ever read a book.
My favorite part of Read 180 program was listening to audiobooks.
Guys, let me introduce you to our audiobook section, our audio library. The first thing I'd like you to do is read the synopsis on the back of our book. Somewhere in the darkness, read the title, read the synopsis. That gives you an overview of the entire book. From there, place your CDs. Your CDs are encased in here. Take out your CD, insert it, headphones are on, and you're listening.
The audiobooks offer extra support. The narrator models fluent reading as students follow along with their book, and a reading coach gives information and strategies at the end of each book chapter.
They're not only reading their own text level, but they have a coach in their ear when they do use the listening center that's letting them know about the cognitive things that they should be thinking about, the thinking out loud that should go on in their head. And a teacher can't sit there every single minute on a student's shoulder, and so that piece was also valuable.
You'll need to know that audiobooks are a little longer and more difficult than the paperbacks, giving students the opportunity to access books closer to grade level. Even when your students are reading independently, you can monitor their progress with quick writes and the Scholastic Reading Counts computer-based quizzes. You can also review your students' reading logs.
Well, one of the great things about Read 180 is that students are held accountable for what they read because there's a quiz that goes along with every book that they read. So as soon as they finish a book, they have to enter the book in their reading log, so that way they have a log and a documentation of all the books that they have read. Then they take a quiz, and then they have other assignments that go along with that book. It might be quick writes or a final project, so that I know that they read and understood the book.
I was just going through the dates that you worked on your quick writes, and I'm noticing that you were pretty consistent with reading through.
I also have them write something on their book log every day, and I initial that so that I'm sure that they're really picking something important out of the text and getting it down on paper, and then we discuss it a little bit after that.
Do you like the book?
Yes.
Who's your favorite character?
Jack.
Why?
Because he's like the glue of the band. If someone gets in a fight, he's the one that brings the fight together.
The band together, yes. What do you think about him wanting to play basketball?
I think he shouldn't go play basketball because he's the one that's he started the whole band, and he should stay there with everybody else.
You can learn more about assessing your students' reading progress by watching the chapters on assessment and the Scholastic Achievement Manager, or by watching a student's face when he's enjoying a book.